welcome back everyone for some more of my Bayern Munich career mode here on FIFA 21. And this will be the final episode of this particular career mode before I move on to my final season here in this Journeyman series that I'm doing. And I will most likely, hopefully, be managing a Premier League team, or at least submit a job application for a Premier League team at the end of this video. But as you can see, we are up against Barcelona. Which, when we managed Almeria, we faced Manchester City in the final, and whenever we were at Juventus, we faced Atletico Madrid in the final. Now we're going to be taking on Barcelona with Bayern Munich, which those of you that have been following European football knows about the 8-2 win that Bayern Munich had against Barcelona. This was back when Leo Messi was still part of the Barcelona squad, but I'm not necessarily going to say we're going to have that same scoreline, but hopefully we can have the same kind of success against the Spanish Giants like the Bayern has had in real life. But before we continue on, hope you guys have an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. So, I'm getting notifications at the yin yang again. But without further ado, oh, I like those Barcelona. I like those Barcelona kits. I can't stand Barcelona in real life, but they do have nice kits here. But I am gonna wear traditional red kits, and I forgot about how nice the away kits look. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna have this sim color black because we will be simming at some point in this game. Okay, I got Dembele, Immobile, and Trincao up front. Milinkovic-Savic, De Jong, and Marino in midfield. Backline consists of Bednarek, Hernandez, Torres, and Cancelo. And Ter Stegen in goal, which, if we still had Neuer, that would be a hell of a matchup between Manuel Neuer and Ter Stegen. But we do have Wojciech Szczesny instead. He was higher rated than Manuel Neuer, and we needed somebody more reliable in between the sticks that wasn't going to downgrade an overall. But we are playing at the Volkspark Stadium, which is the home of Hamburger SV, which is my personal favorite German club. Hopefully they get promoted back to the Bundesliga this season. But without further ado, and just a reminder, Alphonso Davies is suspended for this match, so I'm going to have Santiago Arias playing as a left back, with Frank Fabra being our backup wide back, should we need him. Which Alphonso Davies has had a disappointing series, if I'm being honest. He really has not contributed much at all. But you can see Marcos Llorente. Despite the 86 rating, he's actually our lowest rated midfielder. Which shows you just how insane this Bayern team I have is. You can see Milinkovic-Savic for Barcelona. They must have signed him from Lazio. He's playing over in the Saudi League in real life. I forget what name of the club is that he signed for, but he's one of the several European talents that have moved their trade over to the Middle East. But yeah, this is almost like home field advantage for Bayern, because this is right here in Germany, like I said. This is Hamburg's home field, which hard to believe that even as a second division team, that EA is still having this as one of the venues for the Champions League final, which I'm not even going to complain about that. But you can see Barcelona absolutely whacking PSG. So I do like the fact that we are facing somebody different each time in the final. Like I said, with Almeria we face Manchester City, with Juventus we face Atletico Madrid, and with Bayern, as you can see right now, we are playing against Barcelona, so Milinkovic-Savic is the captain. That's interesting. We don't need to see our team as Barcelona kicks things off here. Lukaku is the starting striker, but if he starts being terrible, I will not be afraid to bench him for Milik. Bit of a deflection. Oh! Nice work by Lukaku so far. Leroy Sané, the former Schalke and Manchester City winger. And who else but the captain, Joshua Kimmich? I know it's not pronounced Joshua, but I think it's supposed to be Joshua or whatever, Joshua Kimmich. I figured I gotta go back to see how Thiago pronounces it, but yeah, what a finish by Kimmich, who is our captain. Should we win the Champions League, he will be the one lifting the trophy, so... Not quite sure. I don't remember who that's supposed to be. Is that supposed to be Kike, or... And that's his first goal in the Champions League. What a way to score your first goal. In the final. Of course, last time Bayern Munich was in the Champions League final, they beat PSG 1-0. Forget who scored the goal that game, to be honest. I didn't actually watch that game because I was at work. Oh, not a good cross. Ah! Okay, Arias gets it back. Okay, Gnabry, the former Arsenal talent. Tell you what, Lukaku actually feels pretty good in this game. Nice deflection. Llorente, can you get one from outside the ball? Oh, man. I gotta see this again. I'm having fun watching this. Once again, Lukaku, he's everywhere so far in this game. He keeps playing like this, and Milok's not going to see any time. But yeah, an absolute thunderbolt of a goal by Marcos Llorente. Of course, plays in La Liga in real life for Atletico Madrid, if I'm not mistaken. So he knows a thing or two about playing against Barcelona. Let's see Barcelona's bench. We're going to concede, aren't we? Let me see, when we wait and see what happens. Sorry for the stammer there. Oh, can we not? Okay, they got Heister, whoever that is. Van Bissaka, Jorginho, El Nezri, Ricardo. I think that's Ricardo Pereira. Pedri, and... Oh, they got Messi on the bench. Okay, can we get... 4-0, Serge Gnabry. Looks like we got one hand on the Champions League trophy. Let me see player ratings so far. Corner for us. Okay, oh! Not a good pass there by Kimmich there. Oh, I love the passing we're making here. We're looking very good right now. Oh, just a little bit too far for Llorente. Please don't concede before halftime, please. Don't give him even an ounce of hope. If I don't have to jump in at all for the remainder of this game, I'm not going to. Of course, at the very end, we'll all be hopefully lifting the trophy. I was going to say, that time should have been up. But, you see we have the 4-0 lead at halftime. Süle, he's my highest rated defender, but he's not looking too good in the back. So, this may be a bit of a gutsy call, but I'm going to go ahead and take him off, and I'm going to put Anderson in there. Hope this doesn't come back and bite me in the butt. But we're going to go ahead and resume. I'm going to go ahead and take a drink while this is transpiring. I'll be right back. Both teams playing rather sloppy. Montiel could have had... That could have gone pear-shaped if our defense was a little bit more shabby, but... Montiel very almost had a mare there. Which I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take him off, actually. Put Urias out on the right. And... I'm going to take Sonny off, and I'm going to put Coman on. Those will be my final 2 substitutions. I'm not even sure what Sonny's... Of course we concede a penalty. This could be a clean sheet gone. Yep. Shoot. I mean, we're still going to win this match, but it would be nice to keep a freaking clean sheet. Okay, Sane actually had a 9.0 rating, but... Come on, let's get a goal back. Let's get a goal back. Oh! Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in and jump in right now. Aw, hell! I knew as soon as the ball left Arias' feet that was gonna be offside. That was not a good play on my part. Okay, can we swim? Guys! What? How hard is it to... Come on now, guys. All I'm asking is the cherry on top. There we go. Gosh. Took a while. And I think that's Llorente once again. Yep. I need to look back at the footage and find out exactly who conceded that penalty. But yeah, we're just a couple minutes away from clinching a Champions League title. Okay, 2 minutes of stoppage time. We're just going to hang on the ball now. And there we go. Bayern Munich are champions of Europe. Our 3rd Champions League title in 4 years here in this Journeyman career mode. We spent the first 2 seasons over in Spain with Almeria. We spent last season at Juventus in Italy. And we are spending this 4th season here. Should I say we have spent this 4th season here with Bayern Munich. And then, hopefully, we'll be spending the 5th and final season of this Journeyman career mode in England. I would entertain, I know I've made this comment before, but I would entertain a Ligue 1 campaign to close off my Journeyman series, but it would have to be with a club, any other club other than PSG. Because playing with PSG would just be too easy. As Kimmich walks up to the podium to pick up the Champions League trophy. It might not be A2 in real life, but it's darn well close enough. It was a 5-1 triumph. And Bayern Munich have completed a historic quadruple here in Season 4 of this Journeyman career mode. And this is the first, and to be honest with you guys, probably the only career mode you're gonna see me do of Bayern Munich. But I know there are probably some people that watch my channel that are Bayern Munich fans, so if any of you are out there watching this one is for you. They could have actually won the Champions League last year had they kept Nagelsmann, because he was undefeated. Bayern Munich were undefeated in Champions League play last season when Nagelsmann was their manager, but then they brought in Tuchel, and things went pear-shaped real quick as soon as he got the job, and Bayern Munich have not been the same since. I'll be very surprised if Thomas Tuchel is Bayern manager by Christmas. I'll be very surprised if he even makes it that far. Barcelona did not make a single substitution. I didn't even realize Lukaku didn't even get a goal, but he did get an assist. Leroy Sané with 3 assists, which I didn't even realize that. Gnabry with 2 goals, Llorente with 2 goals, Kimmich with a goal. I'm skipping the post-match interview, because we are going to be doing the end-of-season stuff, and then we are going to be moving on to where I'm going to be putting in for a job, hopefully in the Premier League. So we'll see what is in store for us here. Davies is available for what? I didn't even notice that. Boss, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. To be honest, I want results right now. When I look ahead, I hope we can develop our younger players. You'll get chances to play, but giving you games isn't a real priority for me at the moment. Need to know I've been reading some of the stuff that I've been saying. I mean, what do you want me to do? You were suspended. But anyway, as you can see, we ended up finishing 8 points ahead of Borussia Dortmund on top of the Bundesliga table. Only 3 losses all season. Every single one of the games was simmed, as you guys saw throughout this particular season. Relegated sides are Hanover and Paderborn, no real surprise there. Mainz is in the promotion relegation playoff. But anyway, DFB-Pokal was won by Bayern Munich. I'm just going to scroll here real quick just to show you guys the fixtures. Beat Hertha in round 2. Beat Dusseldorf in round 3, who are a Zweite Bundesliga club. Relegation match between Mainz and to be determined, which last time I checked was Dusseldorf. Of course, Super Cup was won by us. UEFA Super Cup was won by our former club. And just to recap of the group stage, we were grouped alongside former club Almeria. Round of 16, we took care of PSV, 5-2 aggregate. Quarterfinals, we eliminated Manchester United. Semifinals, we knocked out Liverpool. And then Barcelona, we ended up beating in the final. Europa League was won by Real Sociedad. Fair play to them. They ended up beating Roma FC. I really don't care about the European or South American championships, I'm being honest. Okay, stats. Tam Abraham finishing 1 goal above Leroy Sané on top of the goal scoring charts. Llorente was our top assister with 10 assists. Hugo Lloris with the most clean sheets for Borussia Dortmund. Chesney with 8. In just half a season, he had 8 clean sheets. Kind of wish I would have had him sooner. Yeah, I really don't care about yellow cards or red cards. Milik was a leading goal scorer by a mile ahead of Dembele and Schick. Serge Gnabry with the most assists before. I was a bit more involved with the DFB-Pokal than the Bundesliga because I wanted to have some gameplay for you guys. Champions League, top goal scorer was Dembele for Barcelona, who did not score against us. It was actually Ciro Immobile. Most assists, Moro from Dinamo Zagreb. Was a bit of a surprise. Coman and Sane each with 3 for us. Chesney with 4 clean sheets for us. But we're going to go ahead and check out the other German leagues. Let me see who finished. I don't think the season is over yet. It is, and Bielefeld will be taking on Mainz, with Stuttgart and Hamburg automatically promoted. Relegated sides are Bochum and Rostock, with Ingolstadt having to play the third place Dritte Liga side. Which the third place Dritte Liga side is Eintracht Braunschweig, which I've done a career mode with them in the past. But our little brother Bayern Munich is promoted to the Schweizer Bundesliga alongside Dynamo Dresden. And if relegation was a thing here, Hallescher, Meppel, Lübeck, and Victoria Köln will be going down. Recap of our objectives, youth development. We won't be around for a second season, so... But somehow we got both of those. I didn't think we would. We're going to miss that by 2 percentage points. We won everything domestically, and we won the Champions League. Just to show you guys, the initial budget was 209 million. Our youth academy, everybody in our youth academy has graduated, so I'm not even gonna bother showing that, but just a recap of all. No, I was gonna recall everybody from loan, but like I won't be playing with CDMs, so that's really not gonna make any sense. I really want for my final team, I want to play either a 4-3-3 attack or a 4-4-2 flat. I do not want to play a 4-3-3 holding anymore. But you can see our first and second teams, which Paulista's already dropped to an 81. I just noticed that. Most goals were scored by Milik with 23 goals and 4 assists through 35 appearances. Sane 18 and 12 and 35. As you can see there, Llorente, 15 and 12 through 34 from center mid. That might actually be a player I should consider bringing with me wherever I go. Lukaku, 15 and 2. I mean, statistically, that's not good, but in game he felt amazing. 11 and 11 through 37 for Serge Gnabry. Dahoud was one of the unsung heroes of this particular career mode. 7 and 4 and 20 appearances from center mid. Malero is another one I'm very happy that I signed. And I'm just going to keep scrolling down. If there's anybody in particular that you want to look at, we can just go ahead and pause the video. Appia has only grown by 1, which I think is very disappointing. Davies only a goal and assist through 34. That's very disappointing. Yeah, I'm just going to leave all those guys out on loan. Dubo, just a 1 clean sheet in 9 appearances. Just to show you guys some of my youth academy graduates. Schneider, his only appearance was in the DFB-Pokal final. That was back when the freaking Newball was being a bonehead and passed it straight to Rodrigo. 12 clean sheets and 24 appearances for Chesney, which is very impressive considering he's only been here for half a season. And again, we're going to be looking at attributes. If there's anybody in particular you want to look at, you can just go ahead and pause the video. And come to think of it, we're actually not going to find out who ends up getting out of the... Actually, we might. I don't know. I don't think we will. But if we don't, we won't get to find out if Mainz gets promoted or should I say retains the Bundesliga status, or if Bielefeld will end up getting promoted. But if not, we'll find out at the beginning of the final season, which again is going to be Season 5 here in this Journeyman career mode, which it did not initially start as a Journeyman career mode, but then I had the idea, wait a minute, I've done everything I wanted to do at Almeria. What would happen if I went somewhere else? And that's kind of where this whole thing started. I never did change Coleman to a winger, same with Tyson, I should say. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Tyson. I'm going to take something to drink here real quick. But there we go. That is the Bayern Munich team that I'm going to be leaving behind. But yeah, I'm thrilled for those of you that are Bayern Munich fans watching this. I'm happy for at least you guys that you guys are getting to see this. But like I said before, this is probably going to be the only time you're ever going to be seeing me do a Bayern Munich career mode. I am just not a fan of this team at all. But with that, we are going to go ahead. Let's take a look at our career here real quick. Been to 3 clubs, 4 league titles, 4 domestic cups won, 3 continental cups won. Biggest win was at Almeria, 7-1 win against Real Madrid, and their biggest defeat was 2-0 versus Atletico Madrid. Again with Almeria. Managed 218 games, winning 187 of them. But without further ado, let's browse jobs. Wow. If only I had these job offerings before. But I don't want to stay in the Bundesliga. Leipzig would have been cool. Yeah, I couldn't get these job offers before. But let me go ahead. Let me sim to the end of the month. Because I really do want to go to the Premier League. Okay, I can go to Inter. I can go back to Piemonte Calcio, but I don't want to. Frick. Shoot. I didn't want to do that. Let's get... I'm hoping I get Premier League offers. Frick. I might end up having to stay in the Bundesliga. Oh! Here we go! Like I said, I really wish I would have gotten these offers before. I would have loved to have managed any one of these Bundesliga clubs. But it looks like we have Liverpool or Manchester City. Okay, Liverpool is Alisson, Umtiti, Matip, Godot de Concecal, whoever that is, brother. So they finished third. Manchester City finished first. They got Carvajal, Romagnoli, Laporte, Valverde, Herrera, Atal, De Bruyne, Silva, Kane, Sterling. Who do I want to take over? I'll tell you what. If I take the Liverpool job, that entirety of that front three is gonna be revamped. I think I'm gonna play because I really don't want to take over a team that's already won it, like I did with Bayern Munich. I really don't. I don't want to take over Manchester City because they're pretty much winning everything in real life besides the Carabao Cup. So, as much as I don't like this team either, I am going to apply for the Liverpool job. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to send ahead to the 10th. And thank you for your interest in advertised position. After careful consideration, the board of directors would like to formally offer you the manager's job here at Liverpool. We look forward to hearing from you at your earliest convenience. And that is where we're going to end this episode, and that is where we're going to start the 5th and final season of this Journeyman career mode. We will be taking the job at Liverpool. Hope you guys are looking forward to that. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. And I will see you guys again next time.